What's going on, y'all? So my Honda Acty battery finally died completely. There's no bringing it back to life. So I'm going to do a battery conversion to a more readily available battery. I found a 151R, and then it's a 151R EXT. I still have to take it into the van to see if it'll fit. It looks about the right size. The first thing is the battery posts are reversed, so I'm going to have to modify the battery cables, and we'll go from there. Right now I have it on the charger, but let's drag all this out there and see what I can do. Should be a pretty easy job. I'm hoping just some crimps and extend the wires a little bit and some new battery terminals. Right. So I got access to my battery. I've taken the top strap and that stuff off of there because I was charging it and having to deal with all that. All the hardware is 10 millimeter. All right, well, first good thing is the battery fits in the tray. Here's the two side by side, so it's a little bit bigger. Same width, a little taller, and a little longer. Okay, the stock ground wire, pretty small, looking like an 8 gauge. And then for the hot, it's like two 10 gauge wires that get crimped together, so we'll figure that out. I picked up some battery posts with the smallest little deal I could find there. I might have to double up the wires. Got some 8 gauge crimps here. Go find some wire. All right, well, here we go. I just cut off the positive battery terminal, so I guess I'm into it now. I'm going to try and get some of that wire cut back. This looks like the main feeder wire to the fuse box here. This one's probably for the alternator. So I have some 4 gauge battery speaker amplifier wire. What I want to do, looks like it might work. I've got this ferrule, not sure what size it is. Might be a maybe a 2 gauge. Hopefully I can get all 3 of these in here into this ferrule. Ground wire is going to be super easy. It's just a single. Okay, well, this isn't going to be a big enough ferrule. I'm going to have to find a bigger one. Okay, just made up a little copper ferrule. I cut the end off of a terminal lug. I think that's going to work. I'm going to wrap it in tape and then shrink wrap it. Or maybe I'll shrink wrap it first, then wrap it in tape. I don't know. I'll decide as I find my shrink wrap. I think that's going to work. Ideally, I would use a adhesive lined shrink wrap. However, all my adhesive lined shrink wrap is at work. I don't have any here at the house, so. Now for the ground wire, this one will be a lot easier. I got a big spool of 8 gauge. Just trim the piece off there. That's the hard part done. Put this battery down in there. I mean, I guess realistically I can do it like that. No big deal. So it has a tilt to it. So I am going to flip this back around so the terminal lugs sit low. A little more tucked in there. Less chance of hitting the cover. Well, I'm not terribly worried about that because the cover does have a hump in it. But we'll see. All right. That's irritating. Okay, I had to hog this out a little bit. Get the 10 millimeters, suck that down, and I think we're good. Yeah, maybe with a socket. Maybe I won't put that under there. All right, well, I don't think that's going anywhere. Cover back on. Yeah, definitely not going to touch anything, so we're good there. Yeah, and that's it. So, 151R EXT, 340 cold cranking amps. So, should be more than enough for this little guy. So for those of you that aren't so crazy about things being OEM perfect, this is a good option. The battery was expensive. It's $200 from O'Reilly's. They had it on the shelf. You can get that battery size for cheaper if you're willing to wait and order it online. I saw it for $120 from a different battery manufacturer, but one thing is nice about having it local is if it goes out, then I can just replace it, or hopefully get my warranty out of it if it goes out sooner. So good luck, guys.